Hi everyone, so today I'm doing a video on how I conceal my acne scarring. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you will see that I do have a lot of acne scarring across my cheeks. So in today's video I'm just going to explain how I personally cover my acne scarring, what foundation I'm using, how I use it, and obviously how I get the desired outcome that I want. So if you're struggling with how to conceal your acne scarring and you're just having a bit of a hard time, then hopefully my video will give you a few hints and tips and you'll be able to obviously do your makeup how you want to do it. So the first step I do is I use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. So I put this here, here and on my nose. This is where I have most of my pores. So I just blend that out, and this is really good. It does fill in your pores quite good. And then because I do have quite a few dints across my cheeks, I do like to just take a bit and put it across there too. The next step is my foundation. So the foundation I do use is the Estée Lauder Double Wear, and at the minute I'm in shade Desert Beige. This is a really good foundation, it's such good coverage. I found that this is the only one that I can go to. I do use others sometimes and I just find that they either come off throughout the day or they're just not as good coverage as I need. This is my favourite at the minute. And as you can see already, that's really high coverage, so I'm just going to blend that out. So as you can see, I did use like a circular motion then to blend that out. Then I do just go back over and like stipple it, like I pat it. So that is just with one layer of foundation, and with this you can build it. I don't think that it gets cakey, not on me anyway. So I'm just going to finish the rest of my face and then I'm going to go back and show you what I do next. So as you can see, this is just with one layer of foundation, so I personally think this is really good coverage. I've only put one layer on and already all my redness is gone and you can't see my markings as much. Obviously you can still see them a bit, but the next step I do is I just get a little extra bit of foundation on my brush, and over my areas, which mainly are my cheek, I just like stipple it over, so I'm not like rubbing the product away, I'm pushing it into my skin, so it should just cover that more. So this is just with foundation, that's my foundation complete. So as you can see from when I first started, I had a lot of redness, a lot of dints and acne scars in my face, so I personally think that is such good coverage. So that is just with one full layer of the foundation and then just going back over my specific areas that I need more coverage on. So my next step is concealer. So I use the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer. I feel like this is really good coverage. So I use my concealer in a triangle shape. So as you can see, if I go down here and then back up, in that area I do have some markings. So again, I've got the foundation on top to cover that, but then also I've got the extra step of the concealer, which will obviously brighten that up too and get rid of the discoloration. So that's typically the shape that I use, just obviously to brighten your face up, lift it a bit. So I'm just going to do the same on the other side, and again you can see those 3 markings I have there, but obviously I'm going to go up, and that's within where I'm going to conceal. Also with the concealer, I do highlight other parts of my face. This isn't for my acne coverage, but this is just to level out the brightness of my face. So I put a bit down the bridge of my nose, some in the centre of my forehead, and on my cupid's bow. If you've watched my other videos, you've probably seen that I do like to put it just underneath where my contour would be. I like to do this as well because obviously it's added coverage to my acne scars. So I'm just going to take that from just under my cheekbone and I just kind of blend that out a little bit there. So as you can see, like my contour will go within this area here, but obviously once I've blended all that out, it will just create a nice sharp edge, and also it's the added coverage to cover my dark marks. To blend this out, I use the Real Techniques sponge. It is quite dirty at the minute, so please excuse that. So I just blend it out and go upwards. And just get around my nose area because I do get a bit of redness there sometimes. So I do have oily skin, so my next step is to use the Lauder Mercier translucent setting powder, because if I don't set my face, my foundation will start to come off. It will get oily, and if I'm touching my face, it will come off into my hand. I do put a lot under my eye area just to make sure that is set. I will go down in the triangle shape just to make that nice and bright, but also after I do put it underneath all of my eye area, I do then go over my whole face. I'll go over all the concealer parts first, just so that doesn't move. But again, like I said, I do have oily skin, so I do go over my entire face with this setting powder. That is all of my foundation and concealer done. So this is the finished product. So as you can tell from the start of the video, all of my red markings are gone. Obviously I do have dints into my face and I can't get rid of that, so you will kind of still see a bit of a shadow, but in terms of the redness, all of that is gone now. To contour, I'm just going to use the Maybelline Master Sculpt, and this is in medium dark. So after the contour, I'm also just going to warm up my face with a bit of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. So this is the finished look. I've just added mascara, blush and my lip liner off camera because obviously this video was to focus more on the skin. So this is probably my everyday go-to look. I've just added a bit of highlighter too. So this is the routine that I've been using for quite a while now, and I personally love it. I feel more confident, I feel like you can't really see my scars anymore, and I feel like when I am talking to somebody, they're not looking at my face, which is obviously the outcome I'm going for. I'm just going to give you a close-up of what my face does look like now. So like I said, obviously I do have my dint in my face from where the acne scarring was, so I can't really get rid of that, but in terms of the colouring, this is my favourite way to apply my makeup. I do feel like it just covers so much. I don't feel like anything's peeking through, obviously apart from my dints. Thanks so much for watching my video. So if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe. If you have any questions on my skin type and anything else that I do with it, please just leave them in the comments below. I will respond to you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!